Ooh. Hello guys, hello my loves, welcome to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Phedra and welcome to a day in my life / Q&A. Okay, I asked you guys on my Instagram and my Finstagram to ask me a bunch of questions, a bunch of burning questions that you guys have had for me, and today I'm going to be getting all of those questions answered today whilst also doing a day in my life. Not gonna lie guys, it's kind of not a day in my life, it's a combination of like 3 different days, so yeah, but it's basically a day. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be answering a couple of questions now, and then I'm probably going to get headed to uni, answer some questions at uni, and then answer some questions in the evening. It depends on how the day goes, but yeah, right now I'm going to answer the more personal type questions. Also guys, I have not prepared my answer to any of these questions, so this is literally raw answer, like straight out of the brain, if that makes sense. So the first question that I got, and this was a big question, is how old I am. I am 22 years old. I was born in September 2001, which means I'm turning 23 later this year. So yeah, that's my age. Next question is, what is my nationality? So my nationality is actually German. I was born in Germany. So yeah, that is my nationality. And the next question is, what is my ethnicity? Ethnicity wise, I am Ghanaian. Both my parents are German Ghanaians, and yeah, I'm Ghanaian. The second language that I speak is a language called Tree, and I speak it quite well. I'm not like completely fluent, like I was born there or like I live there or anything, but I speak it very well, and I speak it with my mum. Next question is, do I live alone and do I have siblings? I didn't know I give the vibe that I live alone. I kind of see it though. I kind of see it. But no guys, I do not live alone. I live with my brother and my mother. Another question I got is, how did you find your aesthetic? Here's the thing about this question. I personally do not think I have an aesthetic. However, everyone tells me I have an aesthetic. Every single person tells me I have an aesthetic. So I guess I have an aesthetic, but I don't really know what it is. I just like what I like. I do what I do because I like what I like. But yeah, I've always loved pink. I grew up loving pink. I grew up wearing pink all the time. There's so many baby pictures of me in pink. I don't know what initiated it. I cannot tell you guys. I've just always been so drawn to that color, especially like pastel, baby, bubblegum type pink. Have you been living in the UK all your life? No, I haven't been living in the UK all my life. I used to live in Germany with my family and we moved to the UK. You said you were German. Do you speak German as well? So no, I do not speak Deutsch. Not properly at all. I don't speak German. Next question is, have you ever visited Ghana? Yes, I have visited Ghana. I have visited Ghana. The last time I visited Ghana, I'm not joking guys, was in 2008. 2008 was the last time I visited Ghana. So yeah, that's not something I'm happy about at all. However, I will be visiting Ghana very, very soon. I'll be in Ghana this year. Ghana 2024 is seeing me finally. So that's it for the personal questions guys. So the next set of questions is going to be about productivity and studying and whatnot. Obviously I got loads of questions about that and I'm so excited to be answering these questions for you guys, but I really like the fact that I got a lot of questions about like burnout and sustaining myself and managing my time and, you know, imposter syndrome and just really real topics. And I love these topics because it's something that we should all really be speaking about and we should always be so aware of, just like our general mental health. Essentially, the biggest mistakes that us busy students make is just ignoring our mental health. Like, we just want to put it on the back burner when we've got loads of other things that need to get done. Like, we've got assignments, extracurricular activities, social life, personal life, you know, exams and classes, lectures, labs. And it's very easy to just say, my mental health doesn't matter. But this is the reason why therapy should be your priority, just like it was for me. Therapy has been a game changer in how I take care of myself and how I show up for myself. It's not about just getting through the week and getting through the long days and getting through the exam period. It's about building your self-confidence in your ability to tackle anything that's on your plate. And us as students, we have a lot on our plate. So here is where BetterHelp comes into the picture. BetterHelp connects you with a therapist who are trained to help and give you unbiased advice. And with BetterHelp, it's an incredible easy way to start your therapy journey. All you need to do is head over to their site using my link betterhelp.com/PhedraD. You just answer a few questions and you'll be matched with a professional therapist who understands what you're going through. Whether you prefer phone calls, video chats, messaging, whatever communication works best for you, BetterHelp lets you try therapy from anywhere. So in between classes, the library, your bedroom, and most people match with a therapist within in 48 hours. So your journey to start prioritizing your mental health is not delayed. So to join 4 million people who have already taken the step to having a healthier and happier life with BetterHelp, you can click the link in the description, or you can visit betterhelp.com/PhedraD. Not only will you be supporting this channel, but you will also be getting 10% off of your first month with BetterHelp. So guys, if there's any advice you will take from me, take this, please, to make your mental health a priority. It's the best thing you can do for yourself, and you will see the difference in your personal life and in your academic life, because it starts from here. Okay, it starts from here. So thank you so much to BetterHelp for being so amazing. And yep, let's get straight into the questions about productivity and studying and just maintaining yourself as a student. Guys, so I'm currently in the library and I'm going to answer some study related questions for you guys. So guys, I'm now at uni and I thought now would be a great time for me to answer the rest of your questions. The next question was, if I could pick any degree, what degree would I pick? And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably, like, if we're saying completely not related to pharmacy at all, not science related, I would go for filmmaking, like something to do with like editing, directing, something like that, because if you watch my channel, you can probably see editing is a huge passion of mine. Editing has been a passion of mine since I can remember. So yeah, it'll probably be something to do with that if it wasn't anything science-based like pharmacy. The next question I got is, do I believe that there's money to be made in pharmacy? My genuine opinion on life, guys, is that there's money to be made in anything you do. You just need to apply yourself. So yes, there is money to be made in pharmacy. Next question I got is, what do I want to do with my pharmacy degree? I do plan on one day maybe owning a pharmacy, definitely like own a pharmacy of some sort, definitely like have my own business in pharmacy, like something. And I'm really interested in the pharmaceutical industry as well, so I'd like to explore that and see like how I can dibble and dabble in that little area as well. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing with my pharmacy degree. Another question I got is, am I doing a placement year in pharmacy? And no, but I do placements in my pharmacy degree, but I don't have a placement year. Do I have any advice for first year pharmacy students? No. There's nothing that I would have done differently in first year. Literally enjoy first year, because second and third year is going to rip you apart. So I would say maybe the summer before second year, maybe look at the topics and look at the modules you're going to be studying and kind of gauge and understand it. But I definitely don't have any like crazy advice for you guys. I heavily believe in enjoying first year. Enjoy that, okay? Like, you're not going to get that again, you know? So yeah. Okay guys, so we are now in my kitchen. Usually I'm mainly doing a lot of my editing in my kitchen or in my bed. And usually when I'm starting a video, I usually start a video sitting in my kitchen. I don't know why, magic always happens in here. I'm about to get some editing done, and I thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to answer you guys' questions about YouTube and all things content creation and whatnot. So let's get straight into those questions. Okay, so the first question to do with YouTube was tips for anyone starting YouTube. If I had a tip for anyone starting YouTube, I would say to just post. Don't worry about what camera you have, don't worry about anything else, all of these other logistics and these like nitpicky small little details that you feel like is important but is not. Literally just post. Actually, like, literally all you need to worry about in the beginning is just posting. Like, literally just upload your content. Like, fortunately, no one's watching you right now. No one's watching you. So this is now's the time to really find out who you are and what kind of content you want to create. Next question I got is, what program do I use to edit? The program that I use to edit is called a Final Cut Pro. I know how to use DaVinci Resolve, I know how to use Premiere Pro, and I also know how to use Wondershare Filmora, but I use Final Cut Pro to edit my YouTube vlogs. Next question I got is, how did I blow on YouTube? I think it's probably the fact that my content is quite high quality. And what's crazy, guys, is I'm not even where I want to be yet. Like, there's still so many other ways that I want to enhance the quality of my content. For example, I'm looking into getting my dream camera soon, maybe soon, like maybe very soon, like, but yeah, I'm looking into getting my new camera, getting lenses. Yeah, literally just really jumping into like exactly how I envision how I want my content to look like. But yeah, I would say that my content, I do put so much passion, and I feel like people can see that, and they can see that a lot of work and a lot of attention to detail goes into it. And I feel like people appreciate that, and I feel like that's what definitely attaches people to my channel. Next question I got is, what is my YouTube posting schedule? I currently don't have a YouTube posting schedule. However, in the summer, I will have a YouTube posting schedule. Next question I got is, why did I start YouTube? And the reason why I started YouTube, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of my channel, right to the bottom, you can see 13-year-old Phedra starting YouTube. I might have been 12. I was either 12 or 13. You will see 12-year-old me unboxing loom bands, and that was my first ever YouTube video. And I started YouTube because I love videos. I love watching videos. I love watching movies. I love watching short movies, short clips. I indulge in video making so much. I started YouTube because I just wanted to create. YouTube has always secured a place in my heart that no other platform has. And I also feel like YouTube is the best platform to build a community on. I know we've got TikTok, I know we've got Instagram, and we've got all these other platforms, but I feel like YouTube is like, the community you build on YouTube is different to any other platform, in my opinion. Like, it really is, in my opinion. But that's just me being biased because I have such a love for it. Guys, my next question was a very popular question, oh my god, and it was, how did I get so good at editing? How did I learn how to edit? How am I able to do all of these edits and whatnot? I am a self-taught editor. I have never done an editing class ever. I've never participated in any editing class. I do want to. It is a goal of mine this summer to do some editing classes, but I'm self-taught. I've always taught myself, so I guess it's a natural talent, I guess, but I just really enjoy making videos. Also guys, I have been acquainted with video editing since the age of 12. I got my first video editor when I was 12 years old. So obviously now I'm now 22. I didn't start editing for YouTube. I've always been able to edit, and I can benefit from those skills with YouTube. But I would say that's how I got good at editing. I perfected the skill since the age of 12 using many different editors, and now I'm here today with the editing skills that I do have, and I'm gonna get even better. Like, it's gonna get even better. Is YouTube/social media my full-time job? If not, would I ever want it to be? So as of right now, currently today, YouTube is not my full-time job, is not my main source of income right now. However, probably by like the end of April it will be, because I'm leaving my current part-time job. As you guys may or may not know, I work as a clinical dispenser at an outpatient pharmacy, but I will be leaving that, and that means once I leave that place, I will solely rely on the income that I make from YouTube as my income, and that's all right. By the end of April, YouTube will be my full-time job, and it's the best job ever. So we got ourselves a cup of tea, don't we? Okay, and we're gonna get to answering the rest of you guys' questions. The question I'm gonna be answering now is literally all of the productivity questions, all that productivity based questions. I thought it would be a great time to answer it in the evening, because in the evening is when I get a lot of work done. So it's when I kind of feel like my most productive. So I thought now would be a great time for me to answer that. So let's get straight into it. So the first question is, how do I manage life? Literally, how do I manage uni life? How do I manage social life? How do I manage social media life? How do I manage work life? And what I do, guys, is that I dedicate specific days to specific things. So Mondays, I might focus on uni a bit more than YouTube. Tuesday, I might focus a bit more on YouTube than uni. You just have to have that balance, and you have to weekly plan, and you have to be realistic with your weekly plan. You need to do constant planning. So Sundays is dedicated to reset routines, weekly planning, all that kind of stuff, being organized. You have to learn about organization. So the next question is, what do I do when I study hard but I don't get the results that I want? And another question was, how do I deal with imposter syndrome? I'm not gonna lie, guys, when I read these two questions, I found it really difficult to answer these questions, because I don't think I do anything specific, but I think the advice I can give you is stop feeling like your self-worth is tied into the grades that you get. Stop that. We're not doing that in 2024, by the way. And another thing with imposter syndrome, how do I deal with imposter syndrome? Because imposter syndrome is that's me and her are sisters, okay? Again, it's all about self-confidence. What has happened in your past that's made you feel like you're not confident, that you don't deserve? Do you know what I'm saying? You need to deal with those demons, guys. I know we all like to have a quick fix, but there's demons to be dealt with. You need to deal with those and then come back and try again, in my opinion. So with those things, it's all about working hard on yourself, and then you will then see the output in what you put your energy into, in my opinion. You need to give yourself that energy before you can give it to anything else, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Next thing was, how do I go through a long day without a nap? Baby, you need a blood test. Because that was me, okay? I don't know if you guys have watched like my Back to Uni vlog. I was like, I keep having to sleep. I have this heavy feeling of fatigue, but I just don't know what it is, where I just have this heavy feeling where I need to just sleep, and you need to take a blood test. I took a blood test and I found out that my iron was incredibly low, so that was what was helping me. And also my gut health wasn't the best, so it's definitely things that I've improved on, and I've seen the difference. So go take a blood test, baby, please. Okay, that's probably the reason why. Another question that I got, part of the productivity tip, is how do I manage my time at university? I think I've already mentioned this, but it's mainly making sure that I do a weekly plan, I do a monthly plan, I do a Sunday reset routine. I do all of these things to keep myself afloat, okay? And these things work, honestly, guys. No issues. Like, I make sure that I'm realistic about what I'm going to do that week, and I try and get it done, and I don't go overboard. Stop thinking you can do more than you can. Know yourself, respect yourself, and go, this is what I'm going to get done. This is what I know I can do. Please have some self-awareness, okay? And you'll be fine. Stop thinking that you need to have the same schedule and time management as another person, because you don't. You just don't.